dears, and welcome to Al-Hussaini Virtual Lab, Pathology Talks, Tips, and Practical Tips. What I'm going to be sharing with you today is a nice example of a rare tumor, intraventricular schwannoma. So this is a case of a 19-year-old female patient who presented with headache and drop attack, and then she underwent a brain MRI examination and was found to have an intraventricular tumor that was thought to be something like a neurocytoma. Now, the tumor was excised and sent for pathological examination. And as you can see here from the low power magnification, this isn't at all a neurocytoma. There is this nodular proliferation, as you can see here, beautiful nodular proliferation of spindle-shaped cells alternating with hypocellular areas, and there is another focus, beautiful nodular proliferation of bland-looking spindle cells alternating with areas that are hypocellular. Now, on higher power magnification, the cells show spindling of the nuclei with this fibrillarity of the cytoplasm. No mitotic activity is seen, and this is the hypocellular areas showing this edematous-like background, some scattered cells, and then hyalinized vessels. Important clue to the nature of this indolent tumor, that the vessels are hyalinized. In other areas, in other cellular areas, we can see some pleomorphism, which is accepted in schwannoma in general, including central nervous system schwannoma, regardless of their site of origin, because of chronicity, because of a prolonged proliferation of those indolent tumors. And as you can see here, sometimes it wasn't really very clear, but there was a tendency at palisading of the nuclei or the Veripay A or Antony A, the Veripay bodies or Antony A arrangement. And this is on high power magnification, showing also the tendency to the palisading, the fibrillarity of the cytoplasm consistent with the Antony A location, and then or areas, and then we have the hypocellular areas which were consistent with Antony B areas or zones. And this is again an important clue to the long-standing process is hyalinization of the vessels, sometimes seen in the cellular areas, but quite often these are seen in the less cellular areas or in the Antony B areas or zones. And S100 immunohistochemistry showed this beautiful nuclear and cytoplasmic positivity in the vast majority of the tumor cells in the presence of a negative internal control. SOX10 beautifully diffusely positive. The nuclear staining stains almost every single cell that is present within these nodular growths, while in the background the vessels would serve as the internal negative control. Importantly, GFAP can be positive in a subset of schwannomas, including schwannomas that rarely occur within the central nervous system in the brain. In particular, it is quite often reported that GFAP can be positive in schwannomas, but I have to say it's rarely seen in peripheral schwannomas. And in this beautiful example of central schwannoma, GFAP was diffusely positive. Now, because of the differential diagnosis of just possible ependymoma, EMA was ordered and it was completely negative. So the final diagnosis in this case, based on the morphology, the beautiful morphology of the hypercellular areas, the Antony A, the hypocellular areas, the Antony B, the presence of some tendency here at the Veripay bodies or palisading, Veripay body formation, the hyalinized blood vessels which would mean that the tumor is long-standing. In addition to the immunohistochemistry, is intraventricular schwannoma, which is a CSN WHO grade 1 tumor. It is a rare tumor with less than 100 cases reported in literature. Remember that once we have this diagnosis established, then the patient does not need any further treatment. Just the excision would be curative. I hope you find this beautiful case, useful in your daily practice. Thank you.